In this tutorial, we're going to take a look at how to create the parts from the multi-view drawings worksheet in IED and how to create the dimension drawings from them. So I'm going to use a ruler to measure the measurements from the views on the worksheet that we did in class. So I'm going to start by creating a sketch. And for this example, I'm going to start with the front view because there's a lot of detail in the front view. I think it's a good place to start. So I'm going to start with the front view, and then there's just going to be a section that I cut away from it in the second step. So I'm going to start by drawing this out. I'm going to start right here at the origin, and I'm going to draw my way up. As I measure my worksheet, it looks like I'm going up 3 inches. And the width of my part, it's like I'm bringing it over 1 3/4. Then I'm bringing it up from here. There's a vertical line, and then from that vertical line, I'm going to make it to the angle. So here it looks like I'm at 1 1/4. I also do have a horizontal line, a short horizontal line up at the top. So that looks like it's going to be a 1/4 inch. And then I can connect this to close up that shape. From here, I'll finish the sketch, extrude. The thickness of this part looks like it's 1.75. All right, and you'll notice that I now just have a part to cut away in this corner of the object. I think the easiest way to do this is to rotate it, and I'm going to draw a rectangle on the bottom to cut out. So I'm going to create a sketch on the bottom of this part, and then this is where I need to cut out. So I'm going to make a rectangle here, and I'm going to dimension this rectangle. All right, so if I'm looking at the drawing, it looks like it comes in this direction, 1.25. And in this direction, it looks like it's going to be, looks like it's 7/8. So I'm just going to type 7/8. All right, from here, I need to cut this out. So I'm going to click on extrude. And I want to extrude this. And I'm going to change it to cut. And I want to go all the way through the part. And I could change the distance to all, and then it just goes through everything. All right, so once I have that, I can hit OK. And now I've completed the part. The next thing that I'm going to do is create a drawing from this part. So I'll go ahead and save. And now that I have it saved, I'm going to go from design to drawing from design. And then here, I'm going to change the sheet size to an A size piece of paper. That's a normal size piece of paper. I'm going to hit OK. And then it's going to generate a piece of paper with a title block. And I'm going to create a multi-view drawing. And it should look the same as what your worksheet looks like. So I'm going to select where my front view is going to go. You'll notice over on the right side of the screen, I can select the orientation, the scale, what it looks like with different styles. I'm going to leave it as visible with hidden edges. I'm going to hit OK there. There's my front view, and now I'm going to project some views from there. So my top view is here, and my side view is here. And if I did everything correctly, it should match what I did on the worksheet. From here, then I want to add some dimensions to my drawing. So to add those dimensions, I'm going to click on dimension. And what you're going to add here is everything you needed to know to make this drawing in the first place. So when you took your ruler to the worksheet, what did you have to measure? that is what we want to identify here. So some of the obvious, we need the width, the height, and the thickness of the part. We also needed to know how far to cut this section out, so we can leave measurements, so that way we know how to make that. We also needed to know how big this section was up here and this section over here. And I think that covers everything. All right, so once you have that completed, you'll be able to submit this drawing for your assignment. So I'm going to hit save again to make sure it gets saved. You'll notice this takes the name of my model and adds the word drawing to the end of it. And this is what you're going to share. So go to share, link, and share this to Canvas. So you'll be doing this for both parts. I'll have another video then for the second part on this worksheet. All right, good luck.